Hi everyone, it's Jean, and I'm so glad you're here. I got a TEMU haul. I have not done a TEMU haul video for a while, and there was a couple things that I wanted to get with some of my new projects that I'm doing. So I'll show you what I got, and I haven't used some of the things yet, but I plan on doing, a review later as I use them. The first thing I got were these larger paint brushes. I was hoping they were a little bit larger, but they seem to be okay. I use a lot of things like gesso and paint in some of my art projects, and a larger brush is just so much nicer to cover the page. So I have a few of those extras. Then I couldn't resist these colorful ones. They're in kind of like a pastel, and they are for watercolor or acrylic. So they're going to be super fun to use. And I like the straight edge. So even this number 12 one, it's really big that I might be able to use it for some of my gessoing where I'm doing the whole page. I do use credit cards, old credit cards too, so that's helpful. I got some of these little they're little heart brads. And let me cut this right here because it's taped shut so you guys can see. They're just little brads that are in like a antique goldish, and I just, me and hearts, so I couldn't resist those. Those will look really good on some tags or some ATCs, whatever I'm in the mood to do for the day. Also, I purchased some of these, which I have purchased in the past. Let me get a bowl so I can show you these. My mom gave me these beautiful bowls to use for my videos. So this set is all almost like a holographic. So they're pinks and a little bit of white, creamy colors, and the white, I'll bring them up closer, even has like the other colors. They're almost like a ombre too, if you know what that means. So these are really pretty, and what I like about them is the majority of them are roses. The others, looks like I got 2 butterflies, a fan, and a couple leaves. I think here's a shell. There's another shell. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to get mostly roses because that's what I use when I do my tags, and they are 3D, but they're not so 3D that they make your journal all junky and, I'm sorry, chunky, not junky. Oh dear. Okay, and I got another set that are similar, but they're more in a peach, yellow, orange range. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? So they have, looks like I got 5 fans, but look, aren't the fans pretty? They're so pretty. You put them on a dangle or a tassel. That would be beautiful. And then there's a couple shells. The shells do have holes in them, so you can use them as beads, as do some of the flowers. These smaller roses have holes in them, so they can be used as beads. The larger ones don't, which is fine. Oh, well, that one does. I didn't see one in this other one. So, I guess some are different. But, for this one, I got, a leaf. 1, 2, 3. I see 3 shells. 1, 2, 3. And then the fans, which are just adorable. So those are really pretty. Lately, I have been loving the orange and the pink together. I don't know why. It just makes a pretty color combination. So there we go. We have some more yummy beads to add to my collection. The next thing I got is pretty standard. I ordered a whole bunch of foams because I go through these like water for my daubers, and they are, I would say, okay. Now, if you get a Tim Holtz one, or not Tim Holtz, but maybe it is Tim Holtz, but it's from Ranger Ink. If you get theirs, they last longer, of course. These last a pretty good while, but after so many uses, you'll start to see that some of the foam will begin to come off. So just watch your papers. You don't want to have a piece of foam stuck on there when you're doing your thing. So I also got some washi tape, and I don't usually buy washi from TEMU because I find that there's not very much on it. Also, I don't buy washi anymore from Amazon because their rolls are really thin. But this is very, very beautiful, and I just think that on some edging, it's what they call a pet sticker. So it's going to go down clear. If I can get it to come up, I'll try to show you guys what it's like. But see how beautiful that is? Just really pretty. And when you put it down, you get this, wait a minute. You get this really beautiful border. And I think you have to remove the backing or remove the pieces from the front. I don't know. I have to try it. But at any rate, I love it. It was so beautiful. So I think I ordered 2 that were, let's see if this one's different. I thought I ordered 2 the same, but I may have ordered this one as a different one. No, this one is the same. So I ordered 2 the same because I thought they were so pretty. And I don't remember how much I paid for them, but it didn't seem to be very much for what I wanted to use them for. The next thing I got, because I've been doing tons of watercolor projects, I got these packs of watercolor paper, and I like them because they come in different sizes. You can do your watercolor design. You can make, especially this size would be very nice for gift cards. And then I got this one that was a little bit more square. And I'm trying to see, this one looks like it might have, I don't know, 30 pieces in it. This one has 50 sheets, and this one has 50 sheets. So this one's definitely a lot less. But those I got because I thought they were so good. And then I got these little booklets. And I love this style because of the way it flips up and instead of flipping to the back. And it flips this way. Now this is more of a sketchy paper. So if you made something and you wanted to cut it out and put it on, mount it on a card or something, a project, this would work great because it's a thick enough paper that you could use it for a base. So these are cute little small journals that you could do small projects in, and that's why I wanted these. So I will let you know how the paper is compared to what we're used to using. So let me move this out of the way because I got a few stencils and I wanted to show you all how they look. And I'm going to just, let me check something. Okay, I'll just flip this over. That'll be easier. So the stencils I got were floral ones. Oh, and I also got this really cool postage stamp. Or postcard type stamp set because I thought they would make really cute labels, or even just put them different places on your backgrounds. I just really like these, and for the price, I picked them up. So I don't usually tell you how much I paid for it because I don't remember. It takes too long to go through it. So if you want to know something specifically, just leave me a comment, and I'm delighted to link it for you. It's just, I ain't got time for all that. So these are really cool stencils, and I have in mind what I want to do with them, but let me get a different color paper. I think they will show up better on green. Now this paper's been used, so if it's a little bit wonky, sorry about that. So this one is foliage, and then this one is a flower. Goodness, my husband brought me some fruit yesterday, and it was so good. And I left, I think, a couple pieces of pear and a little slice of orange because I was full. And don't you know that those crazy sour gnats came and attacked my fruit and I couldn't eat it then? I wasn't eating it after the sour gnats had gotten on it. But they're still flying around, and I don't know what they think they're going to find. So that's why I'm shooing. So, okay, so I have, I wanted some different foliage. And this one is really cool. I love that. And then these are, and then this one is also, this one could be floral and foliage. I'm not sure what flower that would be. Ooh, look at this one. This one is adorable. That would make a very cute image. And you could just use part of it if you didn't want to use the whole thing. So that's that one. And this is really cute. That's adorable. And then I have this one, which is another foliage, and I love the swirly things. And then this one. I love these. So these are going to be fun to use. I can't wait to try each one of them out. They look really fun. So that's my pack of stencils. I have one more pack to show you, and these are really large. So the reason I got these is I had been watching an artist, and she had done something with these really large stencils that she had gotten, but I don't remember what it was, so I'm going to have to go back and look at her thing and see what she did. Now, if I can ever get these open so you guys can see them, that would be really cool. Where are my scissors? I'll just snip off the edge here. Okay. For goodness sake. Okay. All right, so there's different kinds. This one, standard flower, this one. So they're not anything that's super amazing. They're just different flowers with different variations of petals. And this is what I wanted for another project, but like I said, I need to go back and check the video so that I can do it justice when I try it. So those are the stencils that I got. And one of the things I have to say about TEMU, if I would buy something on a regular basis, it would always be stencils, because their stencils are always really nice. I only had one situation where a stencil was so flimsy that by the time it got to me in the mail, it was all crumpled. But other than that situation, the stencils have been wonderful that I've gotten from TEMU. So if you're looking for cheap stencils or to build your stash of stencils, and also some of their acrylic stamps, that it's a great way to do that. So this, I think, is the last thing I got. I think I showed you all everything for TEMU, but I got some of this paper tape, and I don't know that it was exactly what I wanted, because it feels glossy, and I didn't want glossy. I wanted matte so that I could do some stamping on it and have some really cool washi. And this is sticky on the other side, and I didn't want sticky. I wanted the kind that was dry and you had to wet it when you applied it to your page. So I think this was a boo-boo on my part, but I'm still going to see. I'm sure I can use this for something. I mean, we all need tape for our projects, so it's not a total loss, just not exactly what I was expecting. So that's it for TEMU. I have been purchasing a couple things from eBay. And what I purchased from eBay were magazines. I purchased a whole bunch of Country Living and Martha Stewart Living magazine, and I have some other women's magazines like Vogue and Elle, but some of the ones I got are actually, let me see if it's down here. I got actually like this one. It's not in English. However, I'm pretty sure it's in German. However, it has some really amazing images in it. And so I've been having a lot of fun going through my magazines. I also purchased some books, and what else was I going to tell you? Books and I purchased this vintage, it's not vintage, but it's from 2 years ago. It's a planner. And the reason I purchased it is because I thought I could use these pages for designing something like a journal, junk journal, but using the pages that are already here. I'm kicking myself because I threw out my planners that I used to have from my previous employment, but my previous employment wasn't a positive experience, so I think I just threw out everything that had to do with it so I didn't have to be reminded. But right now, that's what I'm doing. I am doing a little bit of watercoloring and trying to learn that. I'm still doing my embellishments, and I have a cute embellishment project planned for you. And then we're moving on to some cool glue book ideas. So I am planning a live today around 3 Eastern time, and I would love for you to hop on and visit, and we will talk about some of the things that we're doing with the magazines and just have a little fun. So I hope you stop by, and I will see you then. And thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.